Hello again, it's Darren from Investor Income, giving you a trade update on ExxonMobil. This has been another great trade, even if I do say so myself. It's worked out nicely again. Hello again, it's Darren from Investor Income. This is ExxonMobil stock we're looking at again today, and you see here I've just come out of this position at 72.56. I was in at 67.49. So we've made a nice bit on this stock again. This is how I trade, this is how I do it. I've still got stock in from down here. I still own those shares and I'm still getting dividends. In my previous video, if you go back to the first video, you'll see where I entered the trade. And I've just come out of the trade here. We are looking at a crossover and there probably is more downside to come from this. I did like the news story, but it was, as I saw in my first video, it was just a load of old nothing. You know, an energy company lying about climate change. What an absolute joke. I think it's brilliant. Those sort of news stories are great, because why you would sell the stock then, I have no idea. But I'm a technical trader anyway, so I saw that movement and it wasn't doing much. And there we go, that was another trade. If you go back to my other videos, you can see how I enter and when I exit trades. I'm just doing them live on YouTube, so there's nothing to hide here. And if I get it wrong, you'll see me tell you I got it wrong. So it'll all be here on YouTube anyway. I'm not doing all my trades on here, I'm just doing the ones obviously I've picked the first few, and then we'll see where we go on here. But I do the problem is I've got a lot of stocks, so I can't put every single trade onto YouTube. So if you're worried that I'm cherry picking, I'm not, and I will show you when I don't get it right. It's just that this one was 1A and I've just closed it, so I thought I'd update you with it. It's a nice position. Like I said, there is that wedge formation, so it's got a bit of volatility around it. It will break out one time or another in one direction, but we're not really concerned with that. I'm just going off the indicators and the fundamentals. Long term, obviously, oil is challenged anyway, all depending on how the global environment goes. But I don't worry too much about the geopolitical stuff, because there's nothing you can do about it anyway, and it will its effects can be, you know, figured out technically and fundamentally in any case. So yes, that was my trade. I came out of this whole position here, which was a very nice profit on that. So just switched over quickly to the Guru Focus here. This is where I just check the situation with the stock, and we are looking at a stable stock. It's got strength in it, 6 out of 10 for that, and its profitability is 7 out of 10. That's very good. For both those, very solid company, and it is safe also on the Altman Z score, which I look for. So we are talking about a very solid stock that's challenged, yes, in its marketplace, and going forwards, yes, I think, you know, oil products and chemical products will face challenges going forward, but this thing is huge. It is an absolute Goliath. So it is, you know, it's got a lot. You can see here, this is where its cash has been depleted though. So you can see it's paying down its debt recently. In 2018 it's paying down its debt, so its debt has increased hugely, but it started to pay it down. But its overall financial strength is still strong, and it is in the safe zone, so we are not concerned about this stock. However, there will be downside risks, no doubt. But I always come over here just to double check everything's looking okay. So I'm happy with that one. And going back here, we can just see the diversification gives you a little bit of information here in TradingView on the products that it sells, and it's basically into everything chemical, plastics and chemicals and all related products. So it's highly diversified, obviously within the chemical and oil fields, but it has got diversification throughout. So unless we stop producing goods, these people are not going to go out of business. They know full well, and they pretty much manage the markets themselves anyway. But we know full well that these people have got a lot of money and power, and they will not give that up willingly, which is great, because that means we can rely on their stocks to produce, which is what we're after. I'm just going to quickly go back here. Do apologise if I sound very sceptical. I am. Okay. Here we go. This gives you the dividend, a bit more detail. So we've got 4.65, forward at 4.86, and our dividend growth and yield on cost is very solid all the way across. So it's a very nice stock to trade, especially if you're worried about not going to trade quite right. It's a solid company to fall back on. So just a little update on my trade there. I hope you found that interesting. And I'll just go back to the charts. That is the charts that I like to see, because it shows the bouncing around and how I trade in that. And the fact I'm still holding dividends in those stocks as well. It is all good. If you want to know more information, please comment. Do like and subscribe and help me grow this channel, and that would be much appreciated. And if you want to obviously follow my stocks, you do so at your own risk. This is just the way I trade and how I've been doing it. If you like it, please do help me. Thanks very much. Have a good day. It's been a nice day here today, and I will look forward to doing another video in the very near future. Take care of yourselves. It is all good.